Okay, 26:15 on my storage. And let's have a look. Oh, hang on. 15:47 on my timer. Oh, I've got a WhatsApp I didn't know about. Ah. Anyway, right. Where was I? Yes. I've had a song keep coming to me. Now I'm not. Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar. Now, this reminds me of John Lithgow. John Lithgow, we love you. I hope you are okay, sir. Third Rock from the Sun. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know what's going on. 0110 111 now on my timer. Oh, I can't wait to go back to sleep in a minute. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going back to bed. You damn right I am. Yesterday, I fitted the carpet and it damn nearly killed me. But that's what they want, you know. It's what they want. Rather than pay me, like they know they should, they want me to just exhaust myself. That's fun. It's going to come back on them. Trust me, it's going to be like a fire up their damn arse. Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar. You'll be better off than you are. Or would you rather stay on Earth? See, if it was me. Let me show you something. 154, 155. See all of this? All of this. Is that Nickelback again? I think it's Nickelback or Puddle of Mud. See all of this, right? Let me tell you how all these different places got all these different names. Instead of it being one world, 210 on my timer then. 210 as I count down again. Instead of it being one world, just classed as the world. Let me tell you how that happened. Right? Too many people wanted to swing on stars. Too many people wanted to carry moonbeams home in jars. Too many people wanted to just desert. People, places, things. You see, if I were to, let me tell you how much I'd love to swing on a star. Let me tell you how much I'd love to carry moonbeams home. You know, my grandma, you know, we used to sing this song together actually sometimes. And if it was me, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd love to do that, but actually, I've got to stay right here because it's people getting up and walking away from doing the right thing that has landed us all in this shit show, great big ball of shenanigans that we live on right now. It's because too many people got up and thought, oh no, I'll just run away to there. I'll just leave it all behind because it's easier to get up and fuck off over there where there's no trouble, there's no violence, there's no this, there's no that. I'm just going to get up and walk away from all this and not stay and do the right thing and not stay and try and help people change their minds, change their behavior, change the world. Because when we change our minds, we change our behavior and then we change the world. Right? Right? Now, 345 my timer as I look down then. I don't know who this song is for. If it's your song confirmation, it will be the day, the time, place, the week, the month, the year of whoever wrote and sang this song. Maybe John Lithgow is your confirmation. Maybe Third Rock from the Sun or Christmas 2. Maybe this is all to do now. You see, we've been speaking about a lot of this Jesus stuff recently, and everyone sort of reckons the second coming is upon us. The second coming has been upon us for quite some time. Jesus has already been upon us for quite some time. He lives in us all. If Jesus was the Son of God and we are all made in the image of God, fuck damn me, we're all damn old Jesus. Should we choose to be it? Jesus is a choice. It is a way of life. It's not one person. Maybe it is. But if it is, it's one person that leads others into doing the same as them. You know? Slim Shady, eat your heart out. All the Jesuses, please stand up. Because now is the time, right? if there's a tiny little bit of Jesus in anybody out there, it's time to stand up, like now, because otherwise, see all of this, you ain't going to have any of this. None of it. None of it's going to be there. None of it. None of it. Now, I joke with the universe and I say, get everybody innocent to safety. And throw me the damn switch. I'll do it. I'll do it. Because what's happened is a lie was told. And we're going to talk about the scriptures just for a minute. Because I was telling Glitcher anyone, I was like, they're lucky I don't run this world. Because if I ran this world, the very first thing I'd be doing was first saying, right, by the way, you can all have your gods. Don't be worried about who thinks what God is real or whatever. If you believe in a higher power, it doesn't matter what higher power that you believe in. It just matters that you believe in a higher power other than yourself. Not to fear it, not to be scared of it, to respect it and to respect yourselves and respect the world that we live in. And that starts with looking at your scriptures. Because a lie was told. 6:20 on my time then. A lie was told. When I read the Bible again when I was an adult, and I read all about, Cain and Abel, and I read all about how one brother sacrificed animals and the other brother tended to God's earth that God had just made. But the one that tended to the earth was the one that was exiled. What? And my mind went, what? So the first thing I would be doing is telling people, have a little look at your scriptures. Just go back over your scriptures again, because and just look at them from a logical point of view. Why would a God, if your God came along and created this great big wonderful, great big ball of what is now shenanigans, absolute fucking turmolic, is that a word? We made a word. Turmolic, we made a word. Haters, copycats, fuck off. That's my word for my dictionary. Turmolic, that will do. That will do. Right? Why would God have got cross with the one that tended to the crops, but praised the one that slayed the animals as offerings to a God? If we are all made in the image of God, it struck me as rather odd. And the first thing I'd be doing is saying to people, okay, well, consider this. Consider that somebody a long time ago may have known that, doing a good thing is good, and we could have a happy world. But whoever wrote those scriptures might not have wanted a happy world, and might have wanted people to set themselves up for failure, might have wanted people to turn karmic over the years. It might have been you might have just been set up from the start to kill animals, so that you kill each other, so that you behave like animals. I would be asking people, I would be telling them, you believe in whatever God you like, as long as it is not going to be causing violence, that it is. Heartbreak, that it is. Because when we look at the world, the arguing is only ever over 2 or 3 things. Colour, religion, and location. Right? Right? And a lot of that stems from, in these scriptures, when you go over them, if you actually study these people, they do these classes of studying the Bible. How much of the Bible have you actually studied, sirs and ma'ams? Did you study the first few stories, the first few pages? Did you actually study them properly? Where is your reasoning? Why then, if God, and I'm asking you, why, if God that you believe in loves you, loves us, yes, why would he make animals just for you to kill them? And why wouldn't he want you to tend to the ground that is going to feed these animals that when they die naturally, you may eat? When they die naturally, you may eat. What's happened, sweethearts? 10:26, 10:27. I did actually see 10:24 first. What's happened here over the time is, unfortunately, somebody wrote a story because they wanted a narrative to go a particular way. They didn't want peace. They didn't want harmony. They didn't want love. They wanted money. And the way to get that was to create a story, so that we needed, abattoirs, and we needed this, and we needed killers, and we needed that, because it makes money. But money doesn't make the world turn. Money is printed. It is man-made. It doesn't come, unless someone comes down from space and delivers a great big sack full of money to each of the countries. I don't particularly understand why everybody doesn't understand. Guess what? Money is printed. It's man-made. Therefore, it doesn't make a scrap of difference. It's everybody working together, everybody being compassionate. It's just one rule, right? It's be kind. Now, although we've gone off subject a little tiny bit, I'm going to bring it back to, would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar? You'd be better off than you are. Or would you rather stay on Earth? Actually, walking away from doing the right thing is what has caused this fucking big ball of shenanigans to be the state that it is now. People walking away from doing the right thing. And walking away from people is not the right thing to do. You know? So if I was being asked, babes, I'm staying. And if it blows, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my timer as I look down. If it blows, I'm going to sit on it when it blows. I'll be here when it blows. I'll be with the peoples of the big ball of shenanigans. Actually. Because then, maybe, just maybe, they might see if a new big ball of shenanigans was ever made, how to behave. But the people that would be on the new big ball of shenanigans, they're not divine. So I wouldn't want to be there anyway, because they're not divine. They left this one. Or they would have left this one. If there was another one, they would have already got up and fucked off. Instead of try and put the story right, instead of trying to help the people understand on this planet how to behave. These people that would be asking, would you like to swing on a star, are already guilty of getting up and walking away from doing the right thing, which is telling the truth, the real story, and how actually someone somewhere years ago, 1344 then as I look down, someone somewhere years ago was scorned, was upset, and wanted something in particular, a particular way of life to happen, so no one could be happy. And that person, my sweethearts, is the devil. You know, and better than the devil you know than the devil you don't. And this great big ball of shenanigans is the devil I know, not the devil I don't.